This video is going to flip your perception of Vietnam Airlines upside down. If you're flying economy and haven't considered them for your routes in Asia, think again. Stick around until the end to get the full scoop of this seriously underrated airline. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.
Are you sure? Absolutely sure.
I always thought Vietnam Airlines was one of those low-cost carriers with just the basics. In fact, Skytrax ranked them 45th out of the best 100 airlines in the world in 2024. Not exactly at the top of the charts, right? So naturally, Vietnam Airlines wasn't even on my radar. I only booked with them because their fares to Hanoi were among the cheapest. But boy, was I in for a pleasant surprise. Singapore was so humid that day that the cabin air conditioning system blew out a cloud of mists. I could tell right away that this was an older Airbus A321 aircraft. No personal TV screens here. Instead, this aircraft only had an overhead TV screens. The seat pitch was around 31 inches, giving me plenty of legroom to stretch out. The seat reclines by about 3 inches. Not exactly a spa bed, but not bad either. What was really odd about this aircraft was the ads printed on the back of the tray tables and the overhead bins. Is Vietnam Airlines trying to make some extra bucks? Perhaps. So, according to this trusty leaflet, there's supposed to be an internet access on this flight. But when I tried searching for the network, it was like playing hide and seek with the invisible Wi-Fi signal. It didn't even show up. Maybe they forgot to turn it on, or the internet just decided to take a break at 35,000 feet.
Come on, you gotta be kidding me!
Nothing really stood out at first, but then meal service started. I never thought there'd be a meal since it was only a 3-hour flight. To my surprise, the crew handed out real food: a dinner roll, a muffin, the main dish, and packaged nuts.
So you got two options for food. You got fish with rice and beef with noodles.
Nori got beef with noodles, while I went for the fish with rice. The main dish came with rice and veggies. I was so surprised to find okra and, of course, the fish. I couldn't wait to take the first bite. I cut a piece of fish and scooped some rice.
Wow, so good. Never expected this. It's really good. Food is really good.
It was so delicious. Nori gave me a piece of her beef to try, and it was so delicious as well. The meat was tender and flavorful. I tried the okra with some rice. The sauce was a bit slimy because of the okra. Oh my gosh, I love okra, but Nori doesn't like its slimy texture. The dish was so Asian.
The food is freaking good. Look at my tray.
I finished everything inside the little container and was looking for more.
Empty.
I also tasted the dinner roll.
This dinner roll hits the mark if you're an Asian. It's a little bit salty and it's a little bit sweet. That's why we like sweet bread.
And then the muffin.
You don't only get a dinner roll, you also get a muffin. Muffin. Taste it. Yeah, it's good. So good.
The mixed nuts brought back childhood
get some
memories.
I think this is mixed nuts or something. Let me open it. Morning. get. So after the meal service, there is a serve tea or coffee. I'm clearly that, so you can choose tea or you coffee. So my wife chose tea and I chose the coffee.
That was a surprising meal service from Vietnam Airlines. Honestly, the meal dishes were so much better than Singapore Airlines economy class from Hanoi to Singapore. So, on your next trip to some Asian destinations, why not check out Vietnam Airlines? Not only were the fares cheaper than the other well-known airlines, but the food was so delicious and satisfying. Check out my Singapore Airlines economy class trip from Singapore to the Maldives by clicking on the thumbnail. Until next time, fellow travelers, bye for now.